my story is simple. I am a Parisian woman, and I love the life, and love the humanity. When I was 14, my mom import the personal branding in France and for the French-speaking countries, and she developed the personal branding in our country. So in 2006, my mom import personal branding in France and French-speaking countries, and when at this time there is nothing in French about personal branding, and that's, I think, all information is in America at this time. So there is nothing in other countries. Maybe some people know that, but there is nothing. And now lots of people talk about personal branding. Forbes write an interview of people who said, oh, I made my personal brand or my personal branding. Okay, but what's the work with that? So I was in school and I said to my mom, Mom, please help me. I don't know what I want to do later. I don't like school. I don't like my studies, and I don't know what I want to do later in my future. So I asked her, and she told me that's okay. We can work together, and that's the beginning of my personal branding. Mm-hmm. To me, it's very important to know that it's a process. It's my life philosophy. All the time I said, okay, what my personal brand, what's my unique value, what my difference. Mm-hmm. If I embody my personal brand, I accept that all of other people around me have their own personal brand, and I accept that. And to me, it's very important to know that the personal brand, the unique value of each people to be on our place.
I see. Developing the business and your program and systems, what kind of challenges you faced and how you overcome those challenges? Can you share with us?
Some people, many people tell me, oh, personal branding, it's just to be on LinkedIn or to be on Instagram. Mm-hmm. No. It's a little part of personal branding process, but yes, in fact, in the final of the process, there is visibility and strategy, but in the beginning, you have you, because I am community manager, I am a web designer, so I create website for people, for my clients. And I said, okay, if you want a website, you must to know what you write on your website, what you want to show on your website. Mm-hmm. It's not packaging and just that the first challenge what we have in France and French-speaking countries. Mm-hmm. That the first needs of the personal branding, it's just repetition, and the second one is because we have the partner with William Arruda, and in France we have lots of people who said, Oh, I am an expert of personal branding, but someone write books about that, but they never uh, embody the personal branding. They never work about your them, the market.
That's the market, yeah, difference. Okay, and in the case of your ideal clients, who are the people you usually work with? If you can share, who is your target audience, basically?
Yes, my target audience, it's very the professional of the coaching, consulting, and teaching. In fact, because I work since long time with that personal development, and I have some people on real estate. But real estate and personal development is very near. And I have people who work with website, web e-learning. Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Because,
yeah, go for it.
Because in France we have one mega platform, one-on-one, all inclusive. And I work with the boss, in fact. So lots of people who are in this platform know me.
You said like you are targeting people who are coach, who are maybe public speaker, but like, are you targeting people who are in France only, or you are targeting all countries where French is official language, like Canada or some other places? So my question is, are your businesses focusing more online or also offline or online or both?
The both. But I don't speak very good English, so my clients, it's in fact French. I have some clients in Canada, in Cayman Islands, in Africa. I have lots of people from different countries, but in my process, when I coach people, it's important to me to see the people, so they come in France to see me in Paris, or I come see them.
Oh, fantastic! And
yeah.
How big is your community? How many members do you have in your community?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know exactly how much people I have, because to me it's I have more 500 people in LinkedIn. I have some people in my Facebook, but some people I don't know them. I just contact. To me, it's very important to have a little cycle near of me, because I have no time to see old people, to discuss to old people. I have 3,000 messages in late.
I see.
So
busy, yeah.
Yeah, it's very important to me to be focused on my environment. So my community, and I want to be very near of my clients. So they know that they can call me all the time, and I am for them all the time. So I have lots of clients, lots of people around me. I know lots of people, but not my clan.
And in terms of you building your team, are you thinking that you will do by yourself, or you think in the future you can build a team so actually you can have people who will help you to serve more people?
Yeah, I work with my mom, so in fact, so we love work together. But yes, in fact, in future, I want to have a team around me to develop lots of things, because I love the communication. I love the personal branding. My mom teach 1,060 people for personal branding. So I have a team of personal branding strategists. We teach people with a master to develop the groups, and because it's very different to coach people in individual and in groups, because personal branding in group, it's lots of personal brands, and we must try to be focused, and that we want an assistant to reply to my message. Yeah.
And that's related for my next question. And then, what is your vision with this business? Like, how big you want to be in 1 year or 2 year period of time? Do you see yourself like a company with 10 employees, 20, 100? Or you think the current business model, so your mom and you and maybe a few more people, is something you would like to continue as it is? How do you see your business in the future?
In future, I think that you know that France is very particular with the legality. So I think that first part, I want to develop society in other countries, because in France it's so difficult to develop something, so difficult. And yes, I want lots of people in my team, but I know that's not possible to have lots of people with my vision, because I want to be near of my team, and I want to have a relationship with them. And well, okay, so not 100 and 1,000, just maybe 10 or 15, not more.
Excellent. And my question is now is not related to the personal branding. It's more like I'm curious. So you are living in Paris, which is like for most people in Japan, very romantic place to be. And what do you do when you are not working, when you are not in a business?
I don't live in Paris. In fact, I live in south of France.
Okay.
Since 3 years. I was born in Paris. I lived in Paris all my life, and my scholarity was in Paris. But I know very good, very well in Paris. I love fashion. I am an Epicurean woman. I love travel. But in Paris, what I do is drink coffee with my friends when I can see them. In all the time of the work, I love to see the architecture of Paris. In fact, we have Notre Dame in fire, but
recently, we
know,
saw that.
you know that. But we have a very beautiful architecture in Paris, so that's so nice to see that. And I love to see the people, to see my friends, my family. I love my family. I am very near of my family. I have a little niece, the daughter of my sister. She's 3 years, so I love yes, eat. I love eat. We have.
What is your favorite like food? Do you like more European or maybe Asian? Or
I love sushi. In fact, when I go to Paris, in 1 week I eat maybe 3 or 4 times sushi. So yeah, I love it.
So you definitely have to visit Tokyo and Japan. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I love Asian food, but I like French food. But yeah, I am very loving Japanese food.
And for the members of our group, so we have actually, I would say, like women who are in a business for a while, just like yourself. We have women who are already like have a big companies, so they're CEOs, and we have women who just think to start some business. So maybe you can advise women who are just thinking how to start. What will be your like recommendation? What they should do first with their personal brand and with their business strategy to get things started? From your experience.
To my experience, the first thing is to be yourself, not to develop a mask of other people. It's important to know who you are and what you want in the future and what you want to show. Because maybe if you want to be a CEO, your life is public. You have lots of people who can see all of website of on the web. I joke because when I start my first client, I write his name on Google, and the first research, it's a meeting website, and that right, his name, his age, and a sentence to bad thing with other people. And I said, okay, you can't be a CEO if your Google research first one is Badu meeting research, and he's not single. In fact, he's in couple, so that's not okay. So I think that the first thing is to be yourself, and the second one is to check your Google identity.
I see. So like be authentic and also be aware about your online presence, because people search you on Google. Great, that's perfect. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your journey.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being our member. Please share your up and down, share your experience, connect. I also invite all people who like what you do to connect with you. Thank you, and have a great day, this group, and I hope one day we will have opportunity to meet in person as well.
Okay, great. Meet you.